Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Cook with Naki. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. On today's menu, as you can see, yes, we have some Angwamo with some twist. Guys, this is not just any ordinary Angwamo. This has some twist to it. Stay tuned and let's start cooking. For our ingredients, we have our salted tilapia, that's our Koobi. We have our kako. I got this kako from Ghana. A friend of mine gave it to me. If you don't have any of this, just use any salted fish of your choice. We have our vegetable oil. We have our red onions. And we have our rice, that's 3 cups of rice. We're going to start frying our Koobi and our kako. Make sure you give it a quick stir to prevent it from burning. And we want to fry this till it's golden brown, till this color. And we're going to take the Koobi out because we want to have some Koobi to bite into when the food is done. So we're just going to take the Koobi out and leave the kako in the oil. And by so doing, we're still infusing some flavor in the oil as well. We're going to add our onions to it. This was one big onion. I'm going to add half of the onions to it, and we're going to use the rest later on. Give this a quick stir. And let it caramelize for about 5 to 7 minutes before we're going to add our rice to it. And this is how you want your onions to be before you add your rice to it. Now we added our rice to the oil. We're going to stir this up a little bit and we're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes before we add our water to it. Yebechi emunemu kakra ansana yede nsuo egu mi obashi omo mi feel dan wakenu awo mi. So this has been cooking for like 5 minutes. Now I added about 4 cups of water to the rice. Stir this up a little bit. Add your salt. Make sure you don't add too much salt. Remember the Koobi has salt, the kako has salt. So this was about 1 teaspoon of salt. Cover it and let it cook. Now we're going to have this with our pepper sauce. We have our 4 scotch bonnet pepper, we have our ginger, and we have our onions and 1 tomato. If you don't want this spicy, you could add more tomatoes to it. But this is best served with hot pepper sauce, like really spicy. So if you can't take the heat, guys, do not add this to it. Remember, you could also use a blender for this. Now we're going to check on our rice. Our rice is not done yet, but it's almost done. We want to stir this up a little bit. Now we're going to cover this with aluminum foil to let the heat cook through it. Guys, remember the onions I said we're going to use it later? Yeah, this is the part that we're going to use. So this is about 2 tablespoons of oil in a pot. We're going to add the rest of the onion. We're going to fry this onion till it's golden brown, till it caramelizes, and we're going to add it to the rice. So we're going to have some sweetness to the rice. We're going to have some saltiness to the rice. And our onions are ready. We're going to add this to our cooked rice. Now we're going to check on our rice. Our rice is done. Look at that. Look at the rice. You could still have this with your regular tomato stew, any stew of your choice, but it's best served with some pepper sauce and some eggs, and we're gonna do that later. Now this is the time you're gonna add your onions to it. So by so doing, we still have some sweetness and some saltiness to our rice. So this rice is, you could call it sweet and salty rice. It's really good that way. Sweet and salty rice instead of oil rice or Angwamo. Well, that's my twist. Now we're going to add our Koobi to it. We just add it on top just to give it some heat, because now the rice is done, the Koobi is done. We just want some heat to the Koobi, and we are done. Cover it. Make sure the heat is off. Now we're going to fry our eggs. If you don't like eggs, you can omit this part. We have our 2 eggs, we have our chopped onions, and we have our chopped tomatoes. Add a little bit of salt. And we're going to do our chibum. That's our fried eggs. Add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Let this heat up for about 2 to 3 minutes and add your eggs to it. We're going to cook this on both sides for about 3 minutes. And our eggs are ready. Our eggs are ready. And my food is ready. I checked up on my Koobi. It's soft enough for me. I just want some softness to my Koobi. That's why I put it on top, and it's done. Our food is ready. This is a quick and easy recipe, guys. Please make this at home and let me know in the comment section. And look at our food. Look at this emonangwa. Look at this oil rice. I know you want some. Emonangwa said, no, please, in 2020, it's so crunchy. I feel like that's the best part of the rice. But everything was so good and delicious. Please make this at home and let me know how it turns out. Thank you so much for watching my channel. This is Cook with Munaki. Please continue to share my videos and subscribe. Till I come your way next time, please take care of yourself. Bye.